You're listening to a CanadianMovieCrew.com production. Hackers is the story of hackers hacking in the 90s. Or is it? Welcome back to the Or Is It Movie podcast, where we try to find the real story behind the story. I'm Sean Taylor.
I'm Tex.
And I'm Chip Overclock, dude. Because I was a thing in the 90s.
Oh, God, was it ever. Yes, and today we're taking a look at 1995's Hackers, starring Johnny Lee Miller, Angelina Deadeyes Jolie, and welcome back to the show, Fisher Stevens and Matthew Lillard.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
I think we're going to end up doing the entire collective works of Matthew Lillard on this show.
I think so. Before we're done, he's going to be a frequent guest.
Him and Dolph Lundgren, I think, are going to be constants on the show. Now, 1995 saw the release of Johnny Mnemonic, Hackers, The Net, Judge Dredd, Virtuosity, Cyberjack. Can you tell that the internet was new?
I don't know if I'd put Judge Dredd in that, but okay.
It's, yeah. I used to like this movie.
Really?
Me too, actually. I remember really liking this movie, and then I watched it again, and I was like, why did I like this movie?
Yeah, this movie doesn't hold up. Any movie about now technology always kinds of ends up this way, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, or in the not too distant future. Always ends up.
Yeah, in the future of the past.
Yeah, the dystopian year of 2007.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Demolition Man, 1996 was the dystopian year.
Yeah.
And, of course, we are now living in one of the bigger offenders, Back to the Future.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, said by right now in 2015, our technology should be a little bit different than what we have right now.
Yeah, where the hell's our flying cars?
And
yeah,
I want my
but you know what?
hoverboard.
Some of it is pretty close.
Actually,
you got TVs the size of a wall.
That's true. Yeah, yeah.
And you can put more than one channel on one TV.
Yep.
That's true. Yeah.
Voice command almost everything.
Yeah.
That's true.
So
and I
give Back to the Future 2 a pass as far as technology is concerned. Self-lacing shoes would be great.
I have heard that
Hoverboards
there's
would
a
just be
hoverboard
terrible.
in the works too.
They've been saying that for years. Oh man, this movie.
The tagline for this movie: "Boot up or shut up."
Is it really?
Yes.
I thought it was Hack the Planet.
Their crime is curiosity, according to the movie poster.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's,
Really?
that's what I was going to say. I'm pretty sure that was the only tagline I've ever seen, is their only crime was curiosity.
Yeah. But it does say right below the logo there, Hackers, is it boot up or shut up?
That's hilarious.
I always thought this was, like, thinking back on it, I always thought of it as an Empire Records ripoff. But apparently this came out before Empire Records, so I guess I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about.
I actually liked Empire Records.
Oh.
This I never saw.
Empire Records was ruined for me by one particular friend I had.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Damn, the man saved the Empire constantly.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Mm-hmm. Never mind. So anyway, Hackers,
he was the same one who would use mess with the best, die like the rest in his E-Fed wrestling promos.
Oh, good.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow. So he loved this movie.
Oh, he was counterculture.
Really? Or was it because this was the age when Angelina Jolie was willing to take her top off?
Yeah, this was Angelina Jolie's big break, by the way. This was her first big movie.
Yeah, apparently.
This was what turned her into a sex symbol, and I'll be honest, I don't find Angelina Jolie attractive at all.
I find her more attractive now than then, apparently.
I mean, she was the original winner of the Kylie Jenner challenge. I mean, this was... No.
Huh?
No. Okay.
Sorry, I was looking at the tornado warning. Do that again.
She was the original winner of the Kylie Jenner challenge.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't get
No,
that. Who's
no.
Kylie Jenner?
Never mind.
Edit.
Big lips. It was a big lips thing.
Oh.
Doesn't matter. By the time this comes out, it'll be totally irrelevant anyway. So,
Wow.
let's see how it holds up. Tex, take us through Hackers.
All right, so our story begins in Seattle, 1988, where a cute little tyke gets arrested and charged with malicious hacking. His punishment, never to own or even touch a computer until he's 18. Cut to 10 years later, where that cute little tyke has grown up to be a douche of a teenager who clearly hasn't learned his lesson since he immediately goes back to his old ways. He has a hack-off or whatever with acid burn who ends up terminating his connection, I guess. Whatever. Anyway, after a petulant argument with his mother, off we go to school where Dade is having his first day. He gets punked by Kate, whom he's instantly in love with. We get introduced to most of the key players in the movie and some hacker-type exposition. Joey hacks into the Sainted Gibson where he copies a garbage file, but Mommy interrupts the connection before he can get it all. He gets arrested. Eugene creates a virus to blame on Joey in order to get the information he needs, and they do some light harassing of Dade for funsies. At Kate's party, Dade finds out she's acid burn, and after some computer foreplay talk, the two enter into a contest to hassle Richard Gill. We get a montage of Dade and Kate hacking into various programs and such, and what their efforts wrought, and in case you didn't know it, it's hilarious! Anywho, Joey gets released from being grounded, gives the disc to Ray, who hides it, and calls Kate to let her know what's happening and where the disc is. She appeals to Dade, who says he can't help, and then ends up giving the disc to Eugene when he threatens his mother. The gang assembles to rewrite the code in order to figure out what it is they have, and discover the file is actually a program that steals money, and they decide to do something about it. Hackers around the world unite, and they end up bombarding the system, destroying the virus while Eugene has a temper tantrum. The hackers get caught, Serial hacks the satellite to inform the world who is behind the virus, and Eugene and Chicky get arrested. Dade and Kate go on a date, discuss their weird fetish dreams, and roll credits.
I think if anybody had watched this movie before and then heard that synopsis, they'd be confused because you weren't using their handles.
Yeah.
Like serial killer.
You know what? The only reason I used serial killer in the first place is because I wrote serial in the first place because I couldn't remember what his actual name is.
Oh, right, yeah.
It's
Emmanuel
Melvin
Goldstein.
Emmanuel, yeah.
Came to me afterward, but I was like, whatever. I'm only mentioning him once, so serial.
Yeah.
And
And I'd like
seriously,
to-
honestly, this synopsis was really close to being point form again because I sat there going, "Oh my God, give me something to write down."
And no offense, Tex, but that sounded rather poignant this time around, and I don't blame you, to be honest. I mean,
Well,
that
yeah.
there was, and you had very little to go on, is what I'm saying.
Exactly, my point. I
Yeah.
was so close to making this point form because I'm just like, "Oh my God, what is going on?" Like, give me something to write here. And about halfway through the movie, like, I will say, like, the first part of this movie, I was like, I remember loving this movie. This is fun. And then I'm like, wow, no, it's not. Oh, my God. What the fuck is the point? Oh, Jesus. Can something please happen?
I've got to agree with that. And since you brought it up, might I add that part of the plot of this, the villain's plot, is actually Richard Pryor's evil plan from Superman 3?
Yeah, exactly.
Stealing half cents and whatnot and putting them into a bank account?
Yeah.
He hacked another movie and stole the villain's idea.
Yeah, basically.
I can't believe that. Like, really? That's what you're going to do with this? You're going to, like, it's only been, 12 years after this?
Really? Only that? Oh, yeah, I guess it would be.
1983 to 95, yeah.
Yeah.
84.
You know,
84.
was this,
Superman 3, sorry.
Superman
you're
3 was, 1983,
Sorry, you're right.
and this was 95, so, yeah, a mere 12 years later, they're going to be like, let's do the Superman 3 thing.
That's
like, it was
hilarious.
funny. In Office Space, when they did it, it was funny because they call it out.
Yeah, because they fucked up.
Because they say, you're going to do the Superman 3 thing? And they're like, yeah, we're doing it. But they're just like, no, it's such an original idea. I'm going to hack and wait. Oh, no. Like, I think that's...
This movie was filled with so many things that I hated as the 90s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Rollerblades?
Like rollerblades I liked, but the over obnoxious use of rollerblades I'll give you. Skateboards, the fucking mini glasses that sit halfway down your nose.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck was that about? Let's see, what else was there? Oh, rave 90s techno music.
Actually, I'm going to chime in on that one because I used to have the soundtrack and I loved it.
Oh, I hate techno music.
I actually liked like most of the songs in this movie.
Remember Aphex Twin?
No, what?
I'm with Tex on this one. Actually, I'm a bit of a '90s music fan. Not the biggest, but yeah. Actually, I remember some of these songs. Actually, just liking them when they came on something we called the radio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You bought their cassette tapes.
Quick question: all of these hackers work for the Shredder, right?
What?
When they go to their, I know I'm fast forwarding a little bit, but when they go to their little party place to hang out, it's the Shredder's hangout from the first Ninja Turtles movie. They got the skateboard park inside, the video games, people are smoking.
Oh, that's
Oh,
hilarious.
you know they're cool because they're smoking 2 cigarettes at a time.
Yeah, this is
that's just idiotic. That's not
yeah,
cool.
This is the Shredder's lair 5 years later.
Oh my god, really? I haven't seen Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles since I was like a little kid.
I actually don't think it is. Is it? Do you know if it is or not?
I'm not saying that they use the same set, but damn well it looks a lot like the same set, just more computer wires hanging around.
I think this was
That's
actually
hilarious.
a cyber cafe, not a cyber cafe, but a cyber like a hacker.
Oh, I believe that.
Like a hacker place, like it was
hacker's
actually a
den?
hacker place.
Oh, I absolutely believe that. I was looking at the credits actually, and it was saying that they did what's the word I'm looking for? Like talk to 2 different hackers
yeah,
Oh, they
who
really
are
did,
mentioned
yeah.
in the credits.
yeah.
Yeah,
you
they
know,
tap
they're like
into that.
their hacker expertise or whatever, or
Yeah, they
hacker
were
experts
consultants.
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, tap
So
into the
I
culture
believe it.
and yeah, you can tell that they were really going for that aesthetic of tapping into this culture and what they like to do and stuff like that. But yeah, it just looks a whole lot like that movie from like 5 years earlier. Yeah, it was pretty funny.
That's
Did
pretty
you see the
awesome.
band that was playing there? The Angry Against the Robot.
Oh, Rage Against the Machine?
It wasn't Rage Against the Machine.
Is Angry Against the Robot?
Angry Against the Robot. That's
Now,
what I called them.
You would think hackers would actually be pro-robot.
You would think. Question. Penn Jillette, what did this movie do to you?
I know.
Oh my God, I love Penn Jillette. I love Penn and Teller, but he. Oh, can you phone it in a hacker movie?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I can't believe I have to defend Penn Jillette with this, but we have to use the adage "work is work" here. He knew what he was getting into, a paycheck, and that was it.
Okay, granted, but just some of the line deliveries he has in this movie, it's yeah, I think we got a hacker.
Yeah.
or was it
No cause for alarm, but just so you know.
Mr. Bedford, the technobabble thing is going wrong. I'm.
Oh God, yeah.
I'm the plague. Yeah, Mr. the Plague.
I love that. I'm so. That was actually like best line of the movie, Mr. the Plague.
Mr. the Plague.
By the way, anyone who says that Star Trek has a lot of technobabble, I give you hackers.
Oh my God.
Oh, I wanted to bring up something real quick. We know this wasn't a cyber cafe we were looking at because they weren't doing laundry and karate
Or eating at a deli.
and eating at a deli at the exact same time as they were hacking. So
Yeah, that's true. There wasn't
This was
a drunk
something else.
woman going on and on about how people shouldn't believe in love and shit.
yeah, exactly. They didn't have Claire Forlani just waxing poetic or whatever.
There was a really quick moment early on in the movie. Johnny Lee Miller's mother walks out, and she says, "Make sure to fill out the forms." And they're college application forms, I
I'm
assume?
guessing, yeah.
Or university, and he just kind of pushes them away. And I went, "Nah, I don't want to go to college." I was like, "What? Like, what? Why?
Why wouldn't you?
Like, why wouldn't you? It'd probably be a breeze."
Yeah, seriously, because he's supposed to be so intelligent.
Yeah.
And the thing is,
Why the frig not? Like, he friggin' quotes Ginsburg, for God's sakes.
And everyone's heard of like Fisher Stevens' character, right? Like they in the movie, quote unquote universe, they know that this guy is a captain of industry. Well, you damn well know he went to MIT or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then he became his own billionaire or whatever, millionaire. Like that's why wouldn't you want to follow those footsteps?
Who skateboards holding onto his limo?
Oh my God, that was the craziest thing. I'm like,
Or
no.
dumbest, whichever way you
Can you
want to
imagine
say
being
that.
a limo driver?
Oh my God, yes, I would be laughing.
I would be
laughing.
loving that. I'd be
too.
like, oh, gotta take a sharp turn. Sorry, sir. I probably wouldn't have the job of limo
No, it
driver
would
for
suck.
very
You'd always
long,
have to.
but-
You'd always have to drive off into fog. You always
You
have
know
to
what
slow down for him to catch up after he grabs whatever. I don't know, the takeout. I guess. Does he go through? Does he go through drive-through like
He
that?
absolutely goes through drive-through like that. Now, as the limo driver, I would totally be going through construction sites all the time just to see what he does with pylons. Or when they set up those bars in front of the manhole covers because they're an open one.
grind, motherfucker, grind.
This would be such a problematic way to ride. Like you'd just be hitting everything: mailboxes, people, parking meters,
Oh yeah,
potholes,
Speed
manhole
bumps.
covers. Yeah. Okay, you know what I put in my notes? I said this is such a bad way to travel that it would, I think, literally be better to backflip as a means of transportation. Call back Power Rangers.
Just remember to
Go
quip
dated
relentlessly.
reference. All right.
Can we just can we talk about like one of the very first scenes when Dade has apparently turned 18 and had a computer ready for him the second he turned 18?
Yeah, really.
Yeah, you think? Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just thinking you'd be. I was just thinking like this mom is very nonchalant about her son, who cost her $45,000.
Yep.
And her marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's downright irresponsible about it.
By using a computer, and now she's very nonchalant about him using a computer.
Yeah, I know. Like,
it's like you're,
I'm not
looking at
sure.
porn, right? Yeah.
Like, I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like, when he tells her the truth, she just thinks he's joking, and she's like, oh, finish up, honey, and get to bed, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Or if she's just like, well, my son's one day gonna rule the world, so I might as well let him do it. Like, I don't know. But when he calls the security guard,
Oh my God.
and he's talking to him and whatever, he's like, this is Eddie Vedder in accounting, whatever, blah 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 blah. When I'm watching this scene, what you see on all of these computer monitors is just a whole bunch of weird graphics.
You noticed that too, eh?
Yeah, so wouldn't the security guard have already called IT and be like, I'm not seeing anything on the monitors I'm supposed to be watching?
Or was that the screensaver?
I don't know.
Like, did
But
everybody
why?
have those 3D tubes back then?
But why? Why is it on in the first? What is he guarding?
I have no idea.
If there's usually a security guard sits in front of a bank of monitors which show all of the rooms and whatever in this building, monitored by cameras.
Yeah.
So what the fuck is he doing
He's guarding
there?
his 28.8 baud modem
Yeah, seriously, like, oh my god.
with a phone number. This
Yeah.
is back when modems had phone numbers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't
my
even
first,
remember that.
I got my first computer in this year, so I can tell you without a doubt, computers can't do what these things are doing in the movie.
Oh, God, no, they
Not
can't.
in 1995. I'm sorry. To load Windows, I had 20 disks that I had to put in.
Oh,
One
yeah.
in numeric sequential order.
Yeah, and it would take
Just-
6 hours.
6. Oh yeah.
Oh, and also, Dade has the loudest keyboard in existence.
I can
Loudest
vouch for the
fucking
keyboard.
keyboard in existence. I don't know how his mom wasn't constantly going to his door and like pounding on it and be like, would you stop typing on that fucking keyboard? Because, oh my god.
Use the trackball.
Like, Jesus.
For those of you who remember the trackball.
I remember the trackball. Absolutely. And I can vouch for the keyboards. I think that's the only thing I can vouch for in this movie is how loud the keyboards were. They hadn't put silencers on them all yet, so...
Yeah, okay, but they didn't have magnaphones on them either.
Magnaphones?
Yeah, well, I don't even know.
Megaphones?
I don't even know where that word came from. But
Magnaphones. Copyright Canadian Movie Crew.com, by the way.
The Magnaphone 3000.
Oh, shut up. I can't always be perfect.
Excuse me. So, you know what?
Amplifiers is what I meant to say. Anyway.
There you
go. To continue your point about having the computer ready, if he hasn't been allowed to touch a computer for 7 years...
How does he know what he's doing?
Thank you.
Yeah, I know. Exactly.
So apparently it creates this kind of weird thing where they didn't have faith in the computer technology to advance that much in 7 years, but they have so much faith that the computer technology can do way more than it ever could, at least on a commercial level.
Well,
in
actually,
the same, you know what I mean? It was kind of this weird kind of meld of like, yeah, nothing will change in 7 years, so he'll be fine, but oh, they can do everything.
Well, I will say one thing for this movie where you could almost argue this. I'm not defending. I'm going to clarify right now. I am absolutely not defending. I'm just maybe trying to make this a little bit more logical. They said he can't use a touch-tone phone. He can't use a computer.
Right.
Doesn't mean he can't talk to his hacker friends, which he most likely had, and keep up to date with everything.
Did you hear?
And there's also
somebody doing something then.
Yeah, and then there's also the fact that we did have like hacker magazines and whatever and blah blah blah.
That's true. They had like 5 or 6 manuals.
Yeah, so he could easily have kept up with the technology without actually using it.
All right. Okay. Are you okay? You're sore from stretching? But, I'll give you that one.
Well, no, I stretched before, actually. I was prepared for that.
Good.
That would
good.
explain why his typing speed is drastically reduced, even though he's supposed to be a genius.
I know. Isn't that fucking hilarious? When he takes forever to type out, it's fucking crash override, who wants to know?
Yeah.
But then later, when he's checking out Acid Burns' laptop, he's just typing as fast as possible and everything, and he's just like zipping through.
Well,
and
now
that's
he's more practiced. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's when her lovely line comes up. I hope you don't screw like you type. Like, really? Meanwhile, you're supposed to hate this guy. Why are you even saying shit like that? Oh,
yeah, really.
And of course, I have to say, this is like one of the very first things that I thought of when I saw this movie. Sure, why wouldn't you immediately fall in love with a woman who's killing you with her gaze every time she looks at you?
But she has enormous lips.
That's why?
Yes. That's the only appeal I've ever been told about Angelina Jolie, is her lips are sexy. Which
they're very full.
But that's not... Okay. To each his own, I guess.
Yeah. I've never found her attractive myself.
No.
But
I like I said, I call her Dead Eyes, and she is very Dead Eyes. She looks Vulcan in this movie.
She did.
At least she doesn't look like a heroin addict like she does in Gone in 60 Seconds.
Yeah, or Gia.
I haven't seen that.
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, no, you're right. I did instantly get a Star Trek vibe off of that. I was like, ooh, she'd fit into Comic-Con nicely.
Yeah, like she was trying to be Mrs. Spock.
Oh, that's funny.
I love how she automatically seems to expect that Dade knows everything she's going to do. Like,
what do you mean?
Well, at first she asks him for his transfer forms, and after he's like taken a moment to, I don't know, have a hallucination, and realize, and then ask her to repeat what she said, and then he gives her the transfer forms, and then she walks away. And then she stops and doesn't even look at him, and she's like, "Are you coming?"
Yeah.
It's like, okay, well, I didn't know that I was supposed to follow you, so why would you expect me to? And then later on, once they decide they're going to go and get those 2 elite hackers, whoever the fuck they are, she's about to get off the subway, and she stops, and she, looks at Dade expectantly, and she's like, "Are you coming?" Like, why do you expect me to know exactly what you're doing every single freaking second? And because, you look at me like you hate me all the time,
yeah.
Why would I expect that you want my company?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, if someone looks at me with hate in their eyes all the time, I'm not going to be like, "Hey, can I come too?" Like, fuck off.
Yeah, she's like, well, I'm that damn sexy that you're gonna follow me wherever I go. So come on.
Oh yeah, well I suppose, yeah.
But you're right. I wanted him to say, "Bitch, can't read your mind."
Yeah, seriously. Except
And-
he's way too much of a fucking pussy to say something like that.
And of course, and how in the world does someone, even within the 1995 hacker community, have territory? Like, how is he supposed to know that she's the only one that's allowed to hack in to the TV station?
Well, because of the whole everyone's elite, right?
Well, because not everybody wants to watch an episode of The Twilight Zone.
Or what were they watching before? That some guy preaching about something or other.
Yeah, some news correspondent or something.
Something like that, yeah. And so this guy just first time hacking in. How is he supposed to know that it's that this illegal activity is her illegal activity to do? How's someone supposed to know that?
Well, that one's like fairly easy to explain, right? Because if you do, go onto someone else's territory, trespass on someone else's territory, and they're like, okay, this is my territory, fuck off. So yeah, maybe he didn't actually know, but based on the fact that she's so elite and everything, that he should have automatically gone, oh, right, yeah, alpha dog, gotcha, backing off.
So while he was hacking, he should have went and left.
Yeah, he should have exposed his throat and
Yeah, well, he was typing so damn slow. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Janice down in that same TV station's typing pool, way faster.
And that's the other problem I have with this is all you need to do a righteous hack.
Oh my god.
That was a weak hack. You need to do a righteous hack. You're an amateur. You need to be elite.
Yeah.
This is before it was shortened to elite.
Yeah, they were kind of. It's almost like they were trying to follow the culture, but also lead it as well. Did you ever get that sense?
I thought they were trying to represent that they knew what the culture was about, and they just fucking missed like they always do.
Well, yeah, but to a degree, trying to just almost like lead and say, well, these are the terms that are going to be cool.
Yeah, like crispy.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, hey, I was never a part of that culture, so.
Yeah, I know nothing about hacking. I'm not gonna lie and say I do, but I know like most of this movie is bullshit. Even I know that.
And yeah, we should probably state that just so we don't get hacked. Like, there are legit hackers out there. Probably the most famous ones being Anonymous.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
And for the most part, I fully endorse everything Anonymous is doing. They're doing great work. But
and they're extremely intelligent.
Yeah,
to be able to do what they do,
absolutely.
It takes extreme intelligence. So
oh yeah, and skill. Absolutely.
In the way that they're being represented in this movie, they're just dumb burnouts for the most part.
But this is the movie that scared my dad away from using a computer. Like, he did not want to use a computer because he watched this movie, and he thought that if he goes online, quote unquote, on the information superhighway. That people would rob him and they would have all of his credit card information and blah blah blah. And trust me, it was a big, huge conversation I had to have with him just to get him to sign up for Facebook.
Well, back in '95, even when this came out, there was a lot of us that weren't afraid of hackers because our hard drives had nothing. They could barely hold anything. We weren't going to banking websites and putting, sensitive information in. It was like, hi, are you actually a girl? I'd like to talk to you.
ASL.
That's
oh my god, ASL.
About it. No, seriously, are you really a woman? I actually had this conversation at one point.
Yeah, semi-naked pictures. Yeah.
Oh god, that would take forever. Can you do it in the thumbnail? Because it'll take shorter.
Mail me naked pictures.
Oh, mail me. Yeah. Hey, quick aside though on that, through like the ASL and stuff like that. I have a buddy who actually in this very year, I believe it was, no, not this year, sorry, it was a few years later, met a woman online on AOL or something like that. He was one of my roommates in school. They're married to this day. I attended his wedding back in 1997. They are married to this day. They met online.
Well, obviously his disc fit into her BLT drive.
There we go. But that's the thing. We weren't afraid of hackers. we were afraid of?
No, we were afraid of viruses. This is back when viruses were an actual problem.
Yeah.
Like I remember getting a disc and worried about getting a virus like the Cookie Monster virus. That's a real virus.
Oh yeah, it is.
The rabbit virus was a real virus. And you had to type in cookie to get it to go away. That was a fun virus, but it was a virus. You couldn't just set up a firewall or like they do in this movie.
It's like the creators of this movie like sat down with their hacker consultants for one afternoon and were like, give us, the meat and potatoes of this, basically. Yeah. So they were like, okay, well, this is the kind of viruses that you can do and whatever and blah, blah, blah. And they were like, all right, thanks very much. Here's your check. See you later. Yeah. It's like they did that. And they were like, okay, for the rest of it, our imagination. Like some of the shit that happens...
I'll add to that because they wrote down all the notes on like lined paper.
Yeah.
And then didn't go back to those notes until like a week later. And like, yeah, I don't know what that means. I don't remember what that means.
Yeah, we didn't actually write down any definitions of what this means.
I don't remember what that means.
Yeah.
Let's just make something up.
Okay, I'll see that and I'll raise you that they wrote it on napkins, lost half of them.
Yeah, and then tried to like put stuff into the script from memory.
And then to fill in, they said, hey, you know what? They're doing a reshowing of Tron down the street. Let's go watch that.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's what the internet ends up looking like.
I will say, though, honestly, that computing would be so much cooler if it looked like it does in this movie.
I know.
Like when Joey is going through the Gibson and he's like, almost like flying through the, the servers or whatever. Like, that's cool.
That's cool, but I believed more the Unix system from Jurassic Park.
Oh, totally.
When everything was a building.
Oh, yeah.
To access a program, all you do was go through the front door of the building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be way cooler.
I did kind of miss there wasn't a
God damn it! Hate this hacker crap.
Yeah, and I love how somehow managing to copy the entire worm actually reveals it in this like huge graphic.
Oh,
I was like, okay,
and
that's a really good way to hide your footprints by actually creating something like a visual of it. Okay, yeah.
Or how about at the end when they finally destroy the Da Vinci?
Yeah.
The actual Da Vinci man has a look on his face as if he's dying.
Yeah, he's like,
that
no.
would have needed to have been programmed.
Yeah.
And if Fisher Stevens thought he was a god like he was portrayed to be, he would not have done that because he would have thought that he was going to win.
Yeah.
Yeah, not only just a look, but a literal scream, a plead.
Oh yeah,
for his quote unquote life.
It's a crane shot. No,
it is. It really is.
But on a CRT TV, so no crane shot.
Yeah. It's a CRT shot. No?
I have a question for you guys because I want to know if you guys have noticed this in the movie. The very first time that we see Richard Gill on screen, when he's talking about, hackers are so horrible and blah, 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 and whatever. Did you guys notice that that's the same footage from Joey being arrested?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Just checking, because, the very first time that I saw this movie, I was like, I saw you see something in the background, and you're like, whatever. And then later on, you see that same scene, and you're like, really? So they took that footage from the future?
No, it was done quite on purpose, actually. If you look in the background, it is... They shot that same scene from two different camera angles. They show you one where they're watching TV, but what it's supposed to be is that when we go to that interview later, it's happening at the same time that they're watching TV. So they're watching footage. Well, you can see somebody being dragged off in the back. I actually rewound to see it because I did exactly
No. What I'm saying is that it's actually happening in the future. Because you don't see Joey get arrested for another, 10 hours or something. So it's not possible that footage was happening.
You're saying it's the same interview.
They rewound. They basically turned back the clock and showed the interview from his point of view, from Gil's point of view, and showed Buddy getting arrested.
Right, but Joey hadn't been arrested yet, so they shouldn't have shown it at that time. That's what I'm saying.
What they were trying to do though is to show you that the two events were concurrent. While the kids were watching TV, their friend was getting arrested.
Right,
and
but that's
processed.
not what was happening. That's what I'm saying, because they were watching the show at night. Joey gets arrested in the day.
It would have been earlier that day.
No,
And
it
then
wasn't.
they show the interview because after they have to edit the interview and
I'll
show
solve
it
this right now. I'll solve this right now.
Okay.
The filmmakers didn't want to waste money, so they shot 2 different scenes from the same location.
I'll solve it. The filmmakers fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, I saw it that he got arrested that day, and it was supposed to be, quote unquote, supposed to be clever, where we're supposed to actually see him getting dragged off in the background, but we can't tell it's him. And then later that night is when they're watching the footage.
When he gets arrested the next day. That makes sense.
No, it was that day.
No, it wasn't that day.
All right, let's
Well,
move
it had
past
to be.
this. Move past it. Agree to disagree and move forward. I'll have to do a video or something. Let's get to the hack off.
We talking Kate and Dade?
Yeah,
They're okay.
yeah, they're big competition.
Okay. Win one back for Joey.
Yeah, win one back for Joy. So they're going to make this guy's life a living hell. So
wait.
he posts on a dating forum about into water sports and transsexuals okay and blah 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 this and whips and chains blah blah blah. And if you notice the scene the next day when he's called, and he's got all these people on hold, as soon as he hits the button, they're already talking.
Yeah.
So were they waiting on hold, talking dirty into the microphone, like into the phone?
I'm wondering, were they on hold, or was it like a message that had been left?
Well, he's talking to
And
them,
he
so I
was-
assumed that they were on hold.
Yeah, he's talking to them, but I don't know that they're actually live. I
Why
think
would
they've
you-
just left messages,
Why
and
would you-
he's responding to them because he's so disgusted, I guess.
So that whole scene is him checking his voicemail?
Yeah.
Did we have voicemail back then?
Yes.
Okay.
You can
Oh, we
hold like
had
3
pagers.
messages.
Yeah, we had pagers. They play a huge part in
Oh
this.
my God, pagers.
So, what I liked about just before we get to the righteous hack, I wrote this down. Our friend is in jail for hacking. The Secret Service is out to get him. Want to go to a party?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know, right?
Yeah.
They completely forget about their buddy being in jail, and they're like, "Hey, I think she's gonna go take her top off. Why don't we go have a look at that?"
Yeah.
Well, was this after they meet the Nikon guy? The black guy?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Because when they met him, they're knocking on the door. And they're like, "Who's he?" It's like, "He's a friend." Close the door. And they knock. "Come on, man." He's like, "He's elite." And then he's like, "Oh, well, then come on in." I just like, man, this had to be out of Wizard of Oz. Like, he's elite. Oh, he's elite? Well, that's a horse of a different color. Come on in. Why
Yeah.
didn't you say so?
Yeah.
Like,
Honestly, mister, we just want to find our way to a righteous hack.
if I only had a righteous hack.
If I only had a 28 baud modem.
Brain. All right.
So this movie is pretty much resting on every computer being hooked up to dial-up, but fast enough to transmit tons of data controlling everything from TV stations to oil tankers, and there are only 4 possible passwords for this?
Oh my
those are
God,
the 4
I
most
love that.
popular passwords.
Yeah.
No, I know, but still. I mean, you got oil tankers hooked up to computers, and
Well,
God.
Don't forget that was also a setup too, because that was her password. That was Plague's.
Yeah.
That was Mrs. Plague's password.
Mrs. the Plague?
Mrs. the Plague. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No, but
obviously,
they keep coming back to this: love, sex, secret, and God as the 4 most popular passwords.
well, back then they probably were.
I mean, a 3-letter password. I don't think they had those back then. I think it had to be more
well.
than that.
There's that too. Yeah.
Like the big giant screen, G-O-D. Password. Right in front of Penn Gillette, password accepted.
Yeah, that was before passwords were replaced with dots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then everybody has the same password.
Yeah, G-O-D.
Dot,
Yeah,
dot,
one-
dot, dot, dot.
Well,
Yeah,
apparently everybody has really small passwords too. Because do you notice the one point where, what's his name, Dade is doing something? I don't know what it is, but he types something in, and you see the access code is just like 4 dots,
Yeah.
but the password is like 5 dots, and I'm like, what? Really? You're a hacker, and you don't have a better password than that?
Yeah.
There's probably
Because he was signing into like his computer. So I was like, you're a hacker, and you don't have a better password than 5 flippin' letters?
It was probably Court. QWERTY hadn't been invented yet. There wasn't enough room for QWERTY yet. So.
There's no
And-
such thing as a QWERTY keyboard.
So I just had to make that stop before we get to the hacking contest. So let's go back to that. Sorry
Yeah,
about
so-
that. But
So does spray painting your keyboard and strategically hiding floppy disks on your person ready to whip out help you in a hack-off?
I would think spray
Yes.
painting your keyboard would make the keys stick together, but apparently not. Maybe
Well,
it's,
this is
maybe it's special
1995
computer
keyboards that had like
paint.
an inch and a half between each key.
Yeah, but maybe it's like special computer paint.
Yeah, it's hacker paint.
maybe it's got like a lubricant inside of it, so it makes it go faster.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you notice that during the contest they go into the bank computer? Because they didn't go to their website. They went into the bank computer and they just typed the name Richard Gill.
Yeah, because there's only one Richard Gill in the entire fucking state
Thank
of
you.
New York.
Yep, no list, no no other identifiers, just good old Dickie Gill.
Yeah, and she cancels 1 credit card. The guy is the head of the Secret Service. Pretty sure he's probably got 8, all of them gold. Like, I'm sure if Buddy waiter came over with the credit card and cut it up, but he'd be like, "All right, well,
That waiter
here,
was a dick.
use this one."
Oh, was he ever?
Oh yeah.
That you don't cut somebody's credit card up like you come. Excuse me, sir. There seems to be a problem with your credit card. Do you have another one?
Yeah.
Oh,
Not
no.
Snip. Your date's a loser.
Oh, no. In a restaurant, any restaurant worth their salt, they'd be like, "Excuse me, sir. If you would come with me, there's a phone call for you in the back." And then
Yeah.
you tell the guy discreetly, "You're fucked." You know, your credit card. You know what I mean? You don't go up in front of the guy's date.
Yeah,
And
especially
embarrass him
in
like
in
that.
that kind of restaurant. There's
Exactly.
no flipping way.
There's
Unless
no way.
he was a dick to the waiter during the whole meal.
Ooh,
Well, yeah.
Touche.
Unless like he sat down, he was seated. The waiter came along 2 minutes later, and he says, "How are you today? I would be better if I had a drink."
Yeah.
And then kept that up all dinner long.
Yeah.
Okay, then yes. If he had
But we
earned
don't
it,
see that,
right.
so we can't assume that.
Yeah.
Right. Not to mention Dickie Gill here is he's head of the Secret Service Cyber Terrorism Unit, I would say, or the 1995 equivalent.
Yeah.
There's no way that guy isn't carrying cash with him. I'm sorry. He gets to
That's
carry a
very
gun.
true. Well, he doesn't know anything about hacking, though.
Evidently.
Yeah,
And
you put this guy in charge of your anti-hacker unit, and he doesn't know anything about hacking.
Yeah, he doesn't even know what an uncorrupted hard drive is. How do you
Yeah.
not know what an uncorrupted hard drive is?
Yeah.
Yeah, this character
not-
literally just gets reduced to being a gun.
And like even that is the wrong terminology. An uncorrupted hard drive? No, actually, it's not an uncorrupted hard drive.
Oh, that's right.
No, because wouldn't corrupted mean that there's something wrong with it?
Yeah.
And
So-
there's nothing wrong with it. It hasn't because he says it's an uncorrupted hard drive, and he's like, I didn't, spend
Right.
my career doing this, blah 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 blah.
Right, no,
just
but
to be made to feel like an idiot. And then the guy's like, sorry, it just means like nothing's been erased. It's
exactly.
like, well,
Not John Leguizamo was basically saying that
it's
that they
so
got to
not
him-
John Leguizamo.
that they got to him in time, and he didn't have time to corrupt any of the data.
I
So
just
it's an
would have thought
uncorrupted
it would
hard
be.
drive.
I would have thought it would be. Wouldn't have said uncorrupted, like undamaged
Yeah,
or
a
something.
clean
but,
hard drive, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But
This was
that
a
sound hackerish.
right, and this is like one of the few things I do know is that I've heard anyway that they have some sort of level of preparedness in case the FBI came knocking on their door, that there would be different ways and means of corrupting their hardware so that way it can't be read anymore. So whatever little secrets they have are gone.
Well, yeah, it's like the whole Die Hard 4,
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
where everybody like wipes their hard drive right after or whatever.
Yeah, I've heard of rigs where guys would have magnets suspended above their computer, and in the event, seriously, and then just like a button or some sort of switch, and then the magnets drop around the computer to wipe it
Yeah.
in case they get raided or something like that. I've heard of this. I've never seen one, but
And I love, too, how later on they put out arrest warrants for all the rest of the kids.
Yeah, I know. For 9 o'clock in the
9
morning.
o'clock in the morning.
I know. And then they just chase after them. They don't do anything. They've got them under surveillance, but they don't actually get them. I'm like,
I don't think arrest warrants are timed.
Not, yeah, I was going to say, like, that's not how arrest warrants work. Like, if you put an arrest warrant out and you see the person out, you're like,
get him!
Yeah, you're under arrest. But no. No, it's for 9 a.m. No one touch them until then. We have them all. We have them all
you're not
under
get
surveillance
arrested until 9 a.m., why aren't you starting your big hack attack
way
earlier?
before 9? I know, right? Yeah.
Get your Jolt Cola and stay up till fucking 2 or 3 in the morning.
I've never been pulled over by a cop who said, "Can you come back at 9 a.m. right here to this part of the street so I can write you a ticket?"
Where are you going to be in 3 hours? Come on.
Yeah, you're going to be under surveillance for the next 3 hours because I don't actually have the right to ticket you until then. So watch yourself.
Yeah,
Like,
that's hilarious.
fuck.
Ridiculous.
So, after they're done harassing the Secret Service guy, did you? What got me? One of the things I couldn't believe it. First of all, that video message that Dade gets on the laptop that was delivered.
Oh yeah, 1995 video messaging. Yeah.
And okay, so one of the foremost leaders in your industry of computers delivers is after you for something, delivers you a laptop. Why the hell would you keep that?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you just automatically assume that there's something amiss?
Or maybe a tracking device?
It's been hacked, maybe. I don't know.
Or how about the fact, bring it to the authorities?
Dun, dun, dun. I know,
Because
it's
he basically admits everything.
Well, he flat out blackmails them.
And yeah, but aside from that, like he basically admits everything
Yeah.
to Dade on that message that he had to, get his laptop to receive a file. I loved that. I'm like,
I know.
Yeah, get ready to receive a file.
Yeah, I was like, how exactly do I get my laptop ready to receive a file? So does that mean you're emailing it to me?
He had to sign into his ICQ account.
I was just going to say, even ICQ was always ready to receive a file.
Yeah.
It was called incoming file transfer.
So, had he taken it to the police, like you said, then they could have said, well, okay, we'll put an arrest warrant for these kids at 9 o'clock, and then Mr. the Plague at 9:01.
Yeah.
We'll just bring them all in.
Well, how about the fact, too, that when later on...
Time out. Sorry, I'm just picturing a physical arrest warrant on a piece of paper saying, such and such county police department obtains the rights to legally place under arrest, and then there's a blank line, and in there is written in pencil, the plague.
And then the time.
Yeah, and then the time is, the date and time.
I like to, later on, when everyone's been arrested and whatever, and Serial hacks into, the one satellite of the world, apparently.
Had to interrupt the Twilight Zone for that.
Yeah. But, he hacks into that and whatever, and he's, talking about all the things that have been going on. Says that this is the guy, Eugene, whatever, he's the one behind it, and so's this chick and everything, and Richard Gill just, loses his mind. He's like, God damn it, blah, 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 blah. It's like, okay. At the same time, being that who you are you just automatically going to take that guy's word for it?
Thank you. I have a note right here. Where is it here? This hacked-in, pirated broadcast seems to be telling the truth. No need to investigate or validate. You innocent hackers are free to go.
Yeah. Exactly. He mistrusts hackers. Completely. He
hates
thinks
them.
they're the bane of existence, basically. But one hacker says, oh, this is what it is. And he goes, God damn it, we have the wrong people. Let those guys go and we'll go get the plague and chicky poo.
Can you imagine that? Going before the judge then that night? Sir, I know this is the second day in a row we've come to you for these arrest warrants, but no. Were you watching The Twilight Zone last night?
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Well, you know why I'm here then. We have to arrest the plague.
He just takes two of the arrest warrants, whiteouts the name and the time, waits for the whiteout to dry, so he waves them around, and then writes over top the plague and Mrs. Plague and date and time.
Well, you said they're written in pencil, so you didn't have to go that far.
Yeah, maybe just erases them. Yeah, sure.
Oh, that's awesome.
So,
That's it. We're all getting arrest warrants right now.
Yeah, really.
Totally going to make arrest warrants for all three of us.
We're going to put them up on the site,
Oh, yeah, definitely.
written in pencil.
Yeah.
So, Tex, got a question for you.
Oh, okay.
You're a righteous gal living in the big city. How big's the flare gun you're packing?
Well, you know, decent size.
That's only for when she goes shopping.
Every girl's got to have one, right?
Oh, well, yeah, clearly.
A flare gun.
I love that, how she says it's her subway defense system. I'm like, okay. I can sort of kind of get behind that because, you know, it is New York and whatever, and the subways are supposed to be really dangerous and everything. However, they are still monitored by police. So, let's say something happens. You shoot off your flare. You know what happens next? Your ass is arrested.
By the Coast Guard.
For a false alarm. No.
Look, I understand that the New York subway system can be dangerous for young women who might be sexually assaulted. But this is Angelina Jolie, and in this movie she looks like a boy. I'm sorry. She's not having this problem.
Hold on.
Well, no. Apparently she is. Apparently she's the hottest thing ever because no one can stop staring at her.
Especially the four guys in life jackets that show up and be like, we saw the flare. What's the problem?
Is there a shark attack?
She shoots off a flare, and then suddenly someone throws her a life preserver.
I'll save you. Diving motion.
Does anyone require CPR? Oh my God.
We could have had a 1995 David Hasselhoff start running by with an orange.
Oh, that's great.
Some people, afraid to step into the light.
Someone get me a hamburger. I want to eat it in my bathtub. Too soon?
What, too soon? Too soon?
Oh, man.
Ooh, spinning phone booths, by the way. Superman would be jealous.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
Oh my God. And what? Yeah. Okay. So wouldn't it be painfully obvious in '95 if that some hacking is going on? If you see four people at four payphones in Grand Central Station with laptops and headgear.
Well, apparently it's not
yeah.
obvious that somebody sent off the sprinkler alarms when they're the only one with an umbrella open.
Oh, we totally forgot about that.
Oh, yeah.
If you walk down the hallway of your school with an umbrella open and you're bone dry, and the sprinkler systems have gone off, you're going to get in shit.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
You are in so much shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Especially in the hacker age. Like it's not like the school doesn't know what the hell these kids are up to.
No, seriously.
Like,
Because the teacher actually calls it out later on. Or like at the start of the movie when Dade is in the process of moving himself into Kate's classes. And the guy's going on, he's like, I know you have computers at home and whatever and blah, 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 and these ones are pretty powerful, but basically don't do anything illegal on them.
Yeah.
So you have an entire school full of hackers and you're just not that worried about security? Yeah, okay. That's totally
Actually,
legit.
You're right. In that movie, that doesn't make any sense. But this movie was actually filmed at a school known for producing hackers.
Oh my God!
So wouldn't they have better security?
Well, yeah. Well, this is
Because usually
this is supposed to look like any school in New York, right? So
I suppose, but I mean, like,
with a pool.
I mean, typically, like, I shouldn't say typically because I don't actually know, everything that happens, but I know that, like, the really, really good hackers tend to be hired by the government because they're like, okay,
that's what I mean by
you
by
can
hackers,
do
yeah.
this, like you can do this. You're on our payroll now.
Yeah,
you're gonna show us how you did this, and you're gonna figure out how to stop it and whatever. And I also love that when he does switch to like this new class and whatever, I'm guessing it's like what, halfway through the class, something like that.
I have no idea.
Well, that's what it seems like to me. Is that they're at least like halfway through the class. Dade is one person. There's one person between Kate and Dade. They are both in front of the blackboard. Both have written a quote on the blackboard, and it's only when the teacher reads Dade's quote and Dade says it's Ginsburg that Kate's like, he's not supposed to be in this class. So you didn't see him walk in. You didn't see him walk probably with you to the blackboard. You didn't notice him writing on the blackboard out of the corner of your eye as you wrote on the blackboard. I was like, okay, really? And the teacher is so brilliant as well that he doesn't notice that there's a guy who's not supposed to be in his class. His class?
Oh, this is an airborne teacher. He just sits back and lets things go.
Oh, God, seriously.
Let them teach themselves. Yeah, I have in my notes where Kate's like, he's not enrolled in this class, and then the teacher's like, well, according to my dot matrix printout, he is.
Yeah.
So does he get a new one every day?
That is actually something that did happen, at least at my school.
Every day?
Every day there was a printout for.
Who was supposed to be in the class?
Yeah, we got brand new attendance sheets, but it was always it was just a photocopy from in mine.
Oh, ours was a brand new attendance sheet every single day.
And you couldn't fit all of the names of your students on one sheet of dot matrix printer?
Yeah, even though there's like 20-some people in the class, those names are huge.
He had like 7 pieces of paper still like perforated but not ripped off. You know?
I don't even understand how printers worked back then. That would have taken forever to print 7 pages of anything.
Oh my God. They'd have to show up at school at like 6 o'clock in the fucking morning to be able to print out all of their attendance.
And that's only
and
if
the
they set
rest
it up
of
the
the
day before.
teachers, and the rest of the teachers would be standing behind him going, "Can you fucking hurry up? I need my attendance." Like, God.
And from my experience in 1995, as far as security goes, if the school was that concerned, they could just unplug the phone cord.
Yeah.
That's it. Modem disabled. Like no more getting to the outside world because it all went through the phone line. Just click there, done, secure.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this movie.
Of our villain, Mr. the Plague.
He's forever going to be Mr. the Plague to me.
Well, you got to show him respect. It was very nice of Mr. the Plague to actually call the guy he's trying to out-hack. Like, he literally just calls for a little jaw-jacking.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and calls the payphone that's, like, right beside Dade, but doesn't actually call Richard Gill to say, so those payphones that you're going for, it's actually the wrong location?
Yeah, he just calls him up and like, hey, let's have some witty banter.
Yeah.
You know? No, you're right.
Yeah, exactly. He just automatically knows exactly where he is.
Or how about when he skateboards in when they're first getting hacked by Joey? He skateboards in, flips up his skateboard, and then throws it away.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he has like a giant wall of skateboards, and he just picks one as he goes, and he like maybe Penn Jillette just picks up his old skateboard and puts it on the wall afterwards.
No. I think he's got like one of those assistant guys who just kind of like stands there and waits for him to walk by and then just picks up the skateboard.
It's like a bathroom attendant, but with skateboards.
Exactly.
All right, here's your skateboard, your hot towel,
Mr. the
and
Plague,
your mint.
here's your skateboard for today.
All we were missing was...
Oh, can we also mention... I love this one part. It's really, really tiny, and it means nothing. But there's just this chick when he's telling Chicky about the plan and whatever, how he created this virus, this Da Vinci virus and whatever, and blah blah blah. And there's this chick that's about to walk by him, and he just like snags this piece of paper off of her like clipboard or whatever, and he's like, "I'll take care of this." And she just like looks at him and then walks away. Like, you have no idea what that is. Why did you just take that?
Where was it?
When he's in the process of telling her that he created the virus to find out how much of the...
No, but where was he?
It was just after the boardroom scene, and they've walked up one set of stairs.
Oh, okay.
And they're standing at the top, and there's this chick who's just... It's like just before Chicky says, "Get the file, Eugene, otherwise you'll lose all your toys." Just before she does that, there's just this chick who's like walking by, and he just like snags this piece of paper off her thing, and he's like, "I'll take care of this." And she just like looks at him, and I'm like, you have no idea what that is. Like, there's no setup for that whatsoever. It's just, yeah. I'll take care of this.
She doesn't even like do the fake show him, "Hey, Mr. the Plague,
yeah.
I need you to look at this."
Yeah, exactly. Like,
he just decides to take care of
here are the figures you were looking for, or anything like that. No. Just she's walking by, and he's like, "I'll take care of this."
I totally missed that.
Oh, it's hilarious.
That could have been the card for his surprise birthday party. You know how they do that around the office?
Yeah.
Did you sign this for Mr. the Plague?
On dot matrix paper. Absolutely.
We're taking up a birthday collection for a Mr. the Plague. I don't really know a Mr. the Plague.
Oh, you mean Eugene? Oh, yes. Oh, hang on.
Oh, Gino. Oh, I know him. Gino Mac, yeah.
By the way, we do have a sponsor for today's show.
Oh, okay. Excellent.
If you're hungry after a righteous hack, come on down for a snack. Satisfy that Mac attack with McDonald's.
Yeah, you should actually. They should have clarified that with a pack of French fries.
Oh, a pack
of
French
pack.
fries. Yeah, I didn't write the script for that, so.
Yeah, you owe me a Pac-Man.
A Pac-Man, nice.
I'm like, well, you're all smoking. Is a pack of cigarettes, or are you calling French fries a pack?
Calling French fries a pack.
Now, this was a part of the time, if you watch this movie now, you might think, oh, that's the gay character. This is back in 1995 when people couldn't be gay in movies.
No.
They had to be almost gay.
Right, androgynous at best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, and you kind of see it when he's getting walked through the jail when he gets arrested.
That cop's a dick, man.
Yeah, he is. Oh,
shoving him into those hands that are reaching for him. That cop is a dick.
Yeah. So you mean when Freak gets arrested, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, how long were the cops waiting outside of Joey's shower?
They were waiting for the encore, I think.
Oh no!
Because you don't hear a door.
No.
And they're just there when he pulls back the curtain.
Yeah.
Oh, pervy agent man, pervy agent man.
Wait, can we mention the video game that Dade plays after Kate?
Oh yeah, Wipeout?
It is true.
Yeah, it was Wipeout, but yeah,
okay.
Go ahead.
So, I'm curious about this video game.
Okay.
No, I'm seriously. I'm curious.
I'm thinking about different ways you can go. But go ahead.
So, Kate gets to this one target thing.
Right.
And her bouncy ball hits the target thing and explodes, so she doesn't get to go any further.
Okay.
Dade hits the target thing, goes like maybe 3 feet more in the game, and boom, he wins.
Right.
Yeah. And he beats her high score.
No, and this,
give it up, Dragos. Give it up.
And this pisses her off so much.
Yeah, these two could not hate each other more.
Like, I don't understand. I was like, okay, you were... Okay, I can understand being pissed because you were seconds away from beating it, I guess.
Yeah,
but
maybe.
Why Why did she lose and he won? Because they basically seem to do the same things. But for whatever reason, her bouncy ball explodes and his bouncy ball makes the ball
she
fall.
was mad because his bouncy score got higher on the steps.
Well, yeah, because he won.
Than hers did, yeah.
Yeah, because he won, because he apparently beat the game. She was seconds away from beating the game, but her bouncy ball exploded instead. But why? Why did her bouncy ball explode and his bouncy ball went, woof, pull it down?
No idea.
I don't. Is this actually a game?
It's a reprogrammed version of Wipeout. Wipeout was it was on the PlayStation, the PS1.
Okay.
And it was just like a Wave Runner game. It was just like a racing game for Wave Runners. You just on Sea-Doos.
Well, it looked like a plane that he was on.
Yeah, it was just it was a repurposed version of that game.
Oh, okay.
So
It looks a little different to me. It actually looked like basically a spaceship but on a track of some sort.
To me, it looked like first person playing Sonic.
That was the
like you were
the
playing
feel you were
Sonic,
supposed to
like
get.
you were playing the game as like Sonic watching kind of thing. Like you were seeing the game through Sonic's eyes. That's what it seemed like to me. But
him running around a track or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
no idea.
Yeah, I got nothing on it. There's so many things in this movie that like I never really thought of when I was watching it when I was a teenager, but now that I was watching it this time, I'm like, why? Huh? So, yeah.
Yeah, I have such a hard time believing that all of this was possible back then, and it wasn't. Not that I know of, anyway. I mean, if it was, I'll stand corrected. But I doubt we could do everything that they said. This video game, we had stuff like that. I don't remember which one it was, but we had stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's a lot better graphics than we're used to.
Yeah, really.
Well, for the home consoles, anyway.
Yeah. So the question I have is, if they have the smoking gun that is the yellow 3.5-inch disc, why throw it into the trash when you're being arrested?
Why not copy it?
Why not hand it over to the authorities?
Yeah,
Why
I know.
not copy it? Why do they only have one copy?
Yeah, they make
You're
one
hackers.
copy. They make one copy. Give that copy back to the bad guy.
Or leave a copy with the Japanese TV freaks.
Well, that's the thing, right? Like that was what was missing from the big redemption show at the end, was them actually pulling up on the screen all of the proof, the so-called proof that
the normies
kids were innocent.
The normies could not understand hacker thing. No.
No, but they had that one squirrely cop, though, right? That did.
That's true.
Who should have had his moment and be like, "Sir."
Yeah, not
right.
Leguizamo.
Not John Leguizamo should have been like, "Oh my God, they're right."
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah, because the only thing that Serial does. What's that?
I know that because the plants told me.
Like the only thing that Serial does is be like, "Oh, what's this? Is this the unmarked account number or whatever where the money was supposed to be transferred?"
Like, I believe it is, and they're like, "Yeah, looks right."
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, Richard Gill just goes, "Oh yeah,
go with
okay,
that.
A hacker said it. Clearly, I've been like, is this supposed to be his like big turn where he's like, oh, hackers are people too?" Like,
I want that on a baseball cap.
That should have been the tagline for this movie.
Hackers are people too.
Yeah. That's a good one.
thank you, I try.
So I want to play a little game.
Ooh, yay!
Well, it's maybe not a game so much, but something to get across a couple of my points. And I'm calling this. It's a new thing I want to try called "If I Was." Okay. Now, I'm not an officer of the law, but if I was, you can bet your bottom dollar that I would wait until the criminal is comfortably aboard an airplane, then arrest them. Wait until the plane lands, then get on another one and fly home.
Yeah.
Now, also, I'm not a movie director, but if I was, and I had a hook like having little interstitials that show how someone is feeling, I too would abandon them before Act 2 starts and never bring them back again.
What?
Referring to...
Did you notice at the beginning of the movie they show little flash cuts of TV, like old black and white TV shows? I think they may have only done it once to show just how Dade is feeling. Like when he gets mad at Kate, there's actually a black and white, like just a quick cut,
Oh yeah,
black and
he
white
has
of
like
like
his
a guy.
two little hallucinations.
Yeah, a guy hitting a girl, and
Yeah.
then that's supposed to show how he feels. Yeah, and never bring it back again.
Yep.
I don't remember that at all.
When he first meets Kate, he has a. He looks at her when she says, "Do you have your transfer forms?" He looks up and he sees her, and then you see like all these like flashes from like black and white movies and comic books and whatever, and you hear this like overlaying woman moaning, and you're supposed to get that he's attracted to her.
Right.
And then when she tells him about the pool up on the roof and he falls for it, and then it rains, and then you see him later on where he's walking through the school and he's covered and he's like absolutely dripping wet, and Kate's laughing and he sees Kate and he imagines and you see this flash of a black and white movie, and this guy is like strangling this woman, the woman's screaming or whatever, and then it flashes back to him.
It's supposed to be how he's feeling.
Yeah.
So they do this kind of imagery.
Yeah, and then they never do it again.
And they never do it again.
Yep.
Yep. So yeah, that's the little section I like to call "If I Was."
That's a nice section, Mark.
Okay,
Thank
I think
you for
I might
that.
try that again sometime. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely should.
Although poor Johnny Lee Miller. I know you got to start somewhere, but I really like him in Elementary, and it just broke my heart to see him in this.
Yeah, it was really funny to see him sell his British accent.
Now, is he British?
Yeah.
Johnny Lee Miller is okay. So he's suppressing that the whole time, eh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I thought so. But you can almost see a little bit.
Yeah,
of
and it like hurts.
But you can see almost a little bit of his abrupt speaking and tone and the way he talks.
Yeah,
sometimes.
I think it
He can't help
honestly like he didn't really know how to suppress it, so I think it was a little difficult for him.
Yeah. Well, he's just young man at this point, right? So
Yeah.
that's all I got.
So some trivia on this movie. Eugene Belford uses the pseudonym Babbage at the end of the film. Charles Babbage was the inventor of an early form of the computer.
Oh, very nice.
So that was a nice call out.
When is Babbage
very
used?
cool.
That's his name when he's on the plane.
When he gets arrested?
Oh, right. Okay, gotcha.
Penn Jillette's character was named Hal in the credits. Most likely a reference to
HAL 2000?
HAL 9000.
Oh, 9000. I apologize.
From 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Yeah, I mixed those two up.
We have a hacker, Dave.
Type cookie, Dave.
I'm scared, Dave. Will I dream?
I do like the connection to two of the most popular television shows of the 2000s.
Which is?
Felicity Huffman, who plays the attorney at the beginning, goes on to be on Desperate Housewives. And Margot, or Mrs. the Plague as we know her, is Lorraine Bracco, who ends up going on to star in The Sopranos.
Is she the mother in The Sopranos?
She is the wife.
That's what I mean, yeah.
Oh, no, sorry, not the... sorry, she's the doctor. Sorry, she's the psychiatrist.
Oh, that he has the affair with?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Do have some almost cast in here for the role of Kate or Acid Burn. Hilary Swank.
Oh.
A very
that
young...
explains the boy look.
Yep. A very young Heather Graham.
Oh. Huh.
Daughter of guitarist Liv Tyler.
Wow. No. All wrong.
And Katherine Heigl was offered the role, but turned it down due to commitments for Under Siege 2 Dark Territory, which also came out in 1995.
Is that a stay tuned?
Oh, I hope so. we do need to... we need to introduce Steven Seagal to our show.
Oh, yeah we do.
No, you know what? Out of all of those almost cast... Sorry, was there any more for that role?
Not for that role, no.
Okay, I must say, out of that list, I'll be honest, they made the right call. Like, she's perfect for this... Because she's supposed to be cold and everything, and then Dade warms her up, right? Like, they picked the right steely-eyed, I know what I'm doing around a computer.
I mean,
I
dead-eyed?
think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I would have taken Katherine Heigl myself, but big name actor actually auditioned for the role. It didn't say what role he was auditioning for. I assume it was the Johnny Miller role.
Okay.
Or Johnny Lee Miller role. Edward Norton,
Oh.
which would have been his breakout role. So,
Oh, wow. Well, I would hate to think he would have been auditioning for Serial.
yeah. No, I think
Or
that,
Joey.
I think that one was written for Matthew Lillard at the time, I think.
Okay, Ed
Oh,
Norton.
I believe that.
Ed Norton in this would have been good. I would have totally bought that.
I think Ed Norton in this would have been sad and a total waste. Not that Johnny Lee Miller wasn't a total waste, but it seemed to me in this movie he was more just learning how to act.
Okay.
So, as always on the show, we try to find the real story behind the story, Mark.
Well, as there are only 4 different passwords in the world, I have 4 or is it's.
Okay.
Okay. So, or is it A Stalker's Guide to the 21st Century?
Yes.
Okay. Or is it Ancient Cyberbullying?
Okay.
Or is it A Cyber Acid Trick? Or is it the story of how Freak really ended up in jail, was changed, and came out Sally Can't Dance as a guest of Con Air?
Is that the same guy?
It is the same
Yes,
guy.
it is.
That's why he looks familiar in Con
Yep.
Air. Okay.
Yep, that's Sally Can't Dance.
Tex?
That's awesome. I have 2. I have it, or is it the story of how a hacker named Joey proved himself a man?
No. 'Cause I don't think he ever acts manly in this movie.
No, but they do have one
Oh,
point
right.
where,
Yeah.
you know,
He
he proves himself by taking Serial's place and whatever.
just needs to learn how to smoke a cigarette. That's all.
Yes, exactly. Or is it Exhibit A on why Johnny Lee Miller and Angelina Jolie divorced?
They were married?
They actually got together after this movie, and they were married. Yeah.
Out.
You
I
know
didn't
that?
know that. No.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I thought they were married before this.
No, this is the movie that introduced them.
Oh,
As often happens, apparently.
poor Johnny Lee.
I have
Wow.
it, or
Hey,
is it
how-
the film
Sorry, thank you, Tex. That was both an or is it and educational. Okay. Go ahead, Sean.
I have it, or is it the film representation of an IBM 2828 mainframe with a 28.8 baud modem and a firewall whose password is password and access code is
Access
code.
code, yes.
So that's going to about do it for 1995's Hackers. I'm Sean Taylor.
I'm Tex.
Codename Mean Mark.
Join us next time when we'll review the movie about one man's obsession with backyard storage houses, all painted one solid drab color. Appropriately, Robert Pattinson and Kristen Stewart re-team in 50 Shades of Grey.